full song.
Yeah.
Way Up.
You should
Miss
play
Pies.
it.
Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here.
Good morning.
Godfrey is here.
What up?
Godfrey, well, you look really nice today. You got
Whoa, today.
the turtleneck. It looks like you have something going on.
You two are matching. Godfrey and
I did
Angela
not
Yee
mean
are
to.
both wearing orange.
Hey, what's up with that?
It's Halloween
we
for them.
planned this.
Whoa, Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Okay.
Whoa.
I like your dead green.
Dead green. I'm
That's
wearing
nice.
Jasmine Brand. I'm talking in third person. Jasmine Brand is wearing dead green today.
Dead green.
Yes, whatever that means.
Well,
It's like a light. What is it like? What is this color?
Feel it. What is
this?
it, Velvet?
What is
it's
that?
very nice.
I did it last time. What is that, velvet?
But anyway, guys, welcome to Way Up with Angela Yee. We are in week 3.
All right.
Let me see how many days. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13 days.
Wow.
Oh, lucky number 13.
Okay.
It's not Friday. Whew.
I love the number 13 because my birthday is January 3rd. It's always been my lucky number.
3
Really?
is your favorite number or 13?
1-3.
1-3.
January 3rd. 13.
Oh, God, it took me a second.
Oh, well,
a little
that
slow
was
here.
a little weird. I got it. I understood. the
January
confusion.
3rd, 13. Some people feel like it's unlucky, but I love it. Y'all have a lucky number?
5. December
Okay.
5th.
Okay.
My lucky number would be.
He doesn't have one.
I have
He's
a lot of
making
them.
one up.
Yeah.
I like all of them.
He's reaching right
Whatever's
now.
going to help me win the lotto.
I should play. All right. So anyway, we are about to do Shine a Light. That's where you guys get to call in and shine a light on somebody who did something positive. 800-292-5150 is the number. You know, we set it off also every single day. I love starting the show that way. And we have a special guest joining us today. Samara Joy,
Yes.
jazz singer from the Bronx. I think she's only like 22 years old. And she actually won 2 Grammys.
Her voice is amazing.
Yeah, she's like, sounds very mature.
She is, yeah.
Amazing.
So we're going to get into that. So make sure you guys stay tuned on Way Up with Angela Yee. But in the meantime, shine a light on them. 800-292-5150. Call us up. Let us know somebody who did something positive. It could be a complete stranger. It could be a family member. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
And you can shine a light on them. And we started off with some positivity, make y'all feel good while we get through the day today on Way Up with Angela Yee.
We gon' light the block up. I'ma shine. I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yes. What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and it's time to shine a light on them. This is where you say, talk about somebody who is doing something positive, and you want to shine a light on that person. 800-292-5150 is the number. Now, Godfrey's here.
Yes.
Jasmine Brand is here.
Good morning.
And a large part of the reason why Jasmine Brand is able to be here is because of the person who she wants to shine a light on.
Yes, I realized once I had a child that it literally takes a village to raise that little monster.
Hold on.
My little monster, her name is Rain, and I'd like to shine a light on her grandmother. You're mad I called her a monster? I'd like to shine a light on Rain's grandmother, Miss Nuria. She takes care of my baby. When I tell you she does an amazing job. I mean, that's like her best friend. And I'm able to move around and work and do everything because of Miss Nuria, her grandmother. So I want to shine a light on her grandmother. I mean, her dad is very involved too, but her grandmother, Miss Nuria, I thank you. I love you. Thank you for taking care of my baby girl.
She sleeps with the baby. With
Girl,
Rain.
yes, that's her BFF. Yeah, my monster. She sleeps with my little monster.
And I do want to say, she went out of the country on a trip.
Oh,
Jasmine
my
didn't
gosh.
know what she was going to do.
We
She
were
was
like, what?
come back home.
Miss Nuria, please come back.
But that is a blessing to have somebody who you trust,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right, to be able to help you. With
Yeah. And listen, you know.
your little monster.
But yeah, she takes care of my little. I don't want to dim the light on her dad because Meyer is very hands-on, but Miss Nuria really takes care 24 hours,
That's dope.
7 days a week. So thank you, Miss Nuria.
All right.
Right.
Well, and thanks to her dad, too.
The monster handler.
Yeah. My monster.
You got baby monsters. She'll take care of them.
All right. Well, shine a light on them. Now it's time for you guys to shine a light on somebody who is helping you out or doing something positive, or maybe somebody you just want to acknowledge. It could even be someone in the news that you saw. You were like, well, this is a great story. 800-292-5150. Good morning. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Kay Sue. I'm calling from Detroit, and I want to shine a light on my mom, Jill. She's battling brain cancer, and she's standing strong, still being a good mother and a good grandmother.
Prayers out to her. Actually, I started running because my friend's mom had brain cancer, and we did this whole run for Voices Against Brain Cancer. And so I'm definitely praying for your mom. I know that's not easy.
It's definitely not. And she's being very strong through this whole ordeal. So thank you for the prayers.
Okay.
And shout out to Detroit. And shout out to the the women that are electricians, because I'm also an electrician. So.
Oh, wow.
You see that Detroit is popping.
Detroit is
Let
not
me tell you
playing.
something.
I love Detroit.
I need work on you.
The women in Detroit are lit, so shout out to you.
Thank you so much, and y'all have a great day.
Thank you.
Shine a light on them. Lamar, who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on me.
Okay.
Okay, Lamar.
Why are you shining a light on yourself, Lamar?
Because, you know, I'm a single father for a girl. Ooh, wow. Me and my girl broke up. We've been together for 14 years, and she just left me. Like, so I wake up every morning, I go to work, I cry, you know what I mean? I feel lonely, but I make it happen for my kids, man. I make sure they all get to school, and my 18-year-old, she got a little job now, so I'm Ubering her back and forth, and just me being me, I just need a light shined on me for, you know what I mean?
You
keep
do.
my head up.
You definitely do. Lamar, we definitely want to shine a light on you. Father to 4 children.
You are doing an amazing job.
A single father. And yes, definitely shine a light on you. And thank you for sharing with us.
No problem. You know, I just had to, I don't have nobody to talk to, you know what I mean? And I grew up in a crazy joint, so I ain't had no pops. And I ain't want that fall back on my kids, so I always been there.
Right.
Never spent a night out away from them. You know what I mean? So I just need somebody to really look at me and be like, damn, boy, doing this thing.
All right, well, hold on, Lamar. We want to get your information. We want to send you a present. Okay.
Hold on the line.
Lamar, don't hang up. We want to send you a present. And thank you so much. We definitely want to shine a light on you this morning. And we're going to make sure we always stay in communication, okay?
And thank you for sharing your story.
Yes, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, we do appreciate everybody calling up for Shine a Light on them.
Yep.
And we definitely want to make sure we continue to shine a light. See?
Absolutely.
It's very necessary.
Yeah.
And when we come back, let's shine a light on Monique. She has some good news. Remember all the drama with her and Netflix?
Do we remember? Yes.
Well, let's talk about what's happening next on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn it all the way up. Angela Yee is way up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip.
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Talk to 'em.
All right. Well, it is Way Up with Angela Yee, and Godfrey is here.
What up? What up?
Jasmine Brand is here.
Good morning.
By the way, award-nominated Godfrey is here. Comedian. And I know you want to celebrate this moment for Monique.
Yeah. Oh, Monique's that's my homie. I've known her for a long time, ever since when I was starting in Chicago. That's when I was in Fat Girls with Monique. I was the second lead in Fat Girls in her movie, and I was in Soul Plane with Monique too.
See?
Y'all have
There's
history.
Monique is
Yeah.
my
Well,
homie,
she has landed her Netflix comedy special.
Yeah.
She announced that, and it will hit Netflix on April 4th. Here's what she had to say.
This one right here is personal. When you walk away from this one, when you turn your TV off from this one, you'll say, now we understand that woman. For 32 years, I have been funny, and I'm grateful for that gift. But this show right here really allows you to understand why I swing like I swing. There are things that I'm going to say in this comedy special that I thought I would take to my grave.
All right.
I can't wait to see that.
That's good. I'm glad.
And she posted, "Hey, my sweet babies, it is here. My name is Monique. Global release April 4th. I love us for real."
Even when Monique has a problem, she go, "Hi, baby. I have to talk to you, my love." That's what she does with me.
And then when you watch the reading, have you seen that movie she's in on BET Plus?
You told me about that.
Yeah, then you'd be like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
She has range.
She has a lot of range. She's great.
All right. Now, Nipsey Hussle's convicted killer he was sentenced to 60 years to life in prison yesterday for the 2019 murder of Nipsey Hussle. He had pleaded not guilty to the charges and attempted to reduce his first-degree murder charge to a second-degree murder or manslaughter. But they did reject that appeal in December. They also denied his request for a new trial. He was convicted on 2 counts of assault with a firearm and 2 counts of attempted voluntary manslaughter. And that's all from the gunfire that also injured 2 bystanders, too, by the way.
We remember where we were when we heard the news that he got shot and he died.
And at first we didn't know, because you never want to like put that out there.
Yeah,
a lot of times it's false information.
Right.
But unfortunately,
I have a lot of doubts about that whole thing because he was doing such good stuff for that neighborhood.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, what? I have me and my conspiracy stuff. But anyway.
Well, Eric Holder Jr. is the person who is now going to spend 60 years to life in prison. I wonder what's going to happen to him in prison. I wonder if he could be in...
He already got banged up one time that
General
we know
Pop.
of. Yeah, he already got banged up at least one time that we know of, so...
Yeah, wouldn't want to be that guy.
Right, at all.
All right, and LL Cool J is talking about canceling his new album, and he gave an explanation on why he's choosing not to release it.
Okay.
Everybody's been asking me about the new record and my decision. I was considering not putting the record out because it's too good. Q-Tip, you a genius, baby. Yo, this is my favorite album I ever made. I can't wait for y'all to hear this. Date, track listing coming soon, baby.
Did he say Q-Tip?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's Angie's boy.
Yeah, I love Q-Tip.
Q is dope.
So we're excited for that because at first he was acting like he wasn't going to put it out at all, but it's because it's too good, not because it's not good enough.
I wonder if there are going to be any features.
We'll see. Q-Tip.
Hello,
all right.
Cool J.
Well, that was your Yeetie, and when we come back about last night, we'll be telling you what we did last night, and you guys will enjoy this one on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Last night. So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here. Godfrey is here.
What up?
Good morning.
And about last night, this is where we talk about what we did last night and what we think could be potentially entertaining for you.
Yes.
Last night, me and my hairy friend Jasmine Brand.
Hold on. Can you give some context
What did you guys do?
to hairy legs really quick? Can you just give us
Jasmine
context?
doesn't shave her legs all winter.
Okay. Continue.
But as soon as the groundhog sees his shadow,
baby.
Groundhog's like, time to shave.
That's my cue.
That's what you guys did last night. What you gonna do?
No, we went to actually go see Key Glock. They had a dinner for him, Empire.
Okay.
And he has a project that's coming out tomorrow, Glaucoma 2. So we went to his dinner celebrating.
Glaucoma, like for eye stuff?
But Key Glock, like Glock.
It's a play on that.
No, I know. I'm messing.
He knows.
Hey, I can't see.
I would like to say that we went first of all, you ever come somewhere late and you interrupt a bunch of...
We didn't know, yeah.
We came in the middle of a presentation. Late,
we walked
loud,
in,
and wrong, okay?
We walked in like, woo, woo, we have it. And we didn't know that they were about to like give him a plaque.
Wow, you was in the middle of the plaque.
And we were like,
we would like to. Oh my goodness.
They were like, "Can you guys get seated?" We were like, "Wait, is something happening?" And then, they were about to give him.
I was like, "Oh my gosh!"
But congratulations to Key Glock. He got his platinum plaque.
He did. That's
they presented that to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yesterday. And then there were some fun people there. DJ Who Kid was there.
He's a great time.
Yeah,
he's dope.
And he actually had his kids with him.
He did?
Yeah, you didn't see his kids?
No, I didn't see his kids.
His two sons. They were sitting right next to him.
They were grown.
Yeah, they're grown.
Oh, okay. How old is he? 80? Shoot. Them kids look grown.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he's like,
He was saying his age yesterday, but
Yeah, no, that's fine.
But anyway, Who Kid did say that he does want to come up here on Way Up with Angela Yee. And I actually used to work with him when I worked at Sirius, my first job in radio.
I used to do his show over there.
Did you?
45, Shady 45. I used to go over there. Pound, pound, pound.
Yeah.
Who Kid. Pound, pound, pound.
So he was talking about he had something happening in Vegas with Glorilla.
Yep.
He's like, you come to Vegas. I was like, all right.
Relax.
Yeah. But anyway, congratulations to Key Glock. I think it is important for people to celebrate accomplishments like that.
Yes.
Going platinum, and then he has a project coming out tomorrow. So
there was lots of love in the room, and also I'd like to say the spread they had. I didn't eat anything, although I love to eat. I snapshotted the I took a picture of the menu.
We know you did.
And it just had some amazing. They had lobster.
You didn't eat. Why didn't you eat
It's a Japanese restaurant called Zuma.
Yeah.
Zuma.
It was very fancy.
Just
and
really quick.
Huge.
Just really quick. They had sea bass.
She
they
had
had
some food.
avocado salad. They had beef skewer with pepper and smoked chili.
Man, stop stuttering.
She's hungry.
They also had roasted Maine lobster.
Lobster. And they had.
There's a community listening that has the same problem that you're making fun of.
Why you gotta throw that on me?
And I would like to.
They had a punch. Lord.
This should be a safe space for them. Okay.
You in that safe space crap? Don't touch me. She tenderly touched me.
There's a
it
community.
Should be a safe space.
There's a community.
There's a community for everything. There's a community.
There gotta be a space for where you can joke on people too.
There's a community who doesn't like being touched, and you're touching.
There's a community that can't help but touch.
She's rubbingly like a camp counselor.
Yeah, there's a community that does this all the time.
Woo, child.
Come
all right,
on,
well,
it's
let's
time
get
for
out of
arts
this.
and crafts.
But about last night, congratulations again to Key Glock and to Empire for putting together an amazing dinner. And my girl Leah, who works at Empire also. And everybody who was out last night.
Leah is about her business. And she looked fly, too. Mm-hmm. She's so pretty.
So shout out to her. Now, when we come back, we want to talk about something that has been a topic behind the scenes so much that people in this room thought we already discussed this on the air because we were talking about it amongst ourselves. Mm-hmm. We were talking about soulmates and whether or not you believe there is such a thing as a soulmate.
Uh-oh.
Because people have said, I don't believe there's any such thing as a soulmate until it happens to them.
Right.
All right. Oh, Godfrey.
Godfrey let out a really big sigh just now, so I'm interested to hear at some point what he does.
Like your monster. Here's your little monster. All right, so call us up. Let us know what you think. Do you have a soulmate? Have you found yours? Did you believe it? Do you still not believe that there's such a thing as a soulmate? You think this is all made up? You think it's just love? You could fall in and out. Maybe you think you could have multiple soulmates. 800-292-5150. Calm down, Godfrey.
It's showtime.
Yeah, I'm about to tear it up. You tapped in and way up with Angela Yee.
I want it now, Al.
I'm back, and I'm back at it.
You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it's way up with Angela Yee. And Godfrey's here, kind of getting up.
What up? Did I yawn?
Yes, and Jasmine Brand is
what
here
are you
too.
saying?
And we're talking about soulmates and whether or not you believe in them. Godfrey, do you believe in soulmates?
Not anymore. I think it's too. There was a time where you can no, I don't. Right now. I don't have any. I have nothing.
Okay.
Because it's just
nothing.
It's not. I don't look at you. It's just weird now. The environment's weird now. Everybody's.
You want to blame your environment?
No, you can't. I just don't. It's just I don't know. Maybe there is.
He's at a loss for words.
I've never heard such a thing.
I mean, there's no one I go, oh my goodness, this is. I haven't thought about that in 6 years. Yeah, who is this?
You've never had a soulmate?
I think I did, maybe in college or whatever, and before. But it's been I've been.
Let's
single
give Godfrey a
years.
hug.
Okay.
Jasmine, what about you? Do you believe in soulmates?
I believe in soulmates, but I don't believe there's just one soulmate.
Okay.
So I feel like you can have
thousands.
Not thousands, but
I have thousands in every continent. There are so many soulmates.
Listen, I feel like if I lived, in Australia, I would probably meet someone and we would connect.
Down under?
We would connect down under. I feel like,
right there.
I feel like there isn't necessarily.
You're my soulmate. You're a soulmate. I'm sorry.
I don't feel like I believe in just one. I feel like you can have. Oh my gosh.
You are my soulmate.
Jesus Christ.
You are my soulmate.
Oh my gosh.
What do I think about soulmates? I feel like I halfway agree with Jasmine. I feel like you can have just one, but then does that mean you never fall out of love with that person and that's always the person you're connected to forever and ever?
Well, didn't you do a deep dive? And aren't there multiple?
I did do a deep dive, and there are different types of soulmates.
Oh.
There's the romantic kind.
Okay.
All right. And then there is there's twin flames. You guys know about twin flames?
What's that?
What's that?
Oh, y'all don't know about twin flames?
I'm sorry.
I don't know if we have
Twin flames is a soulmate connections between souls, like when one soul has been cut in half and the two halves seek to reunite. So
Siamese.
I don't like that. I don't want that.
Be Siamese.
What's the third type of soulmate?
So, and then it could be a non-romantic one. It could be.
I have that with my.
It's your ex.
Friends. Yeah, she's like we're best friends. Like it's great.
Okay, a soul partner is more of a friend.
She's my friend wife.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
You're my soul partner, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Sometimes.
You're very mean to me as a soul partner. I like to say that.
Soulmates.
All right. Well, let's see what you guys think. We're talking about whether or not you believe in soulmates. 800-292-5150. Tyreek.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. What are your thoughts about soulmates? You think there's such a thing?
No, I don't really believe in soulmates, to be honest with you. I feel like there's an excitement when you first meet somebody, but then after a while, it kind of goes away. I mean, it's nice to have someone like your partner that they could finish your sentence and you guys enjoy everything together. But after a while, I don't know, for some reason, 9 times out of 10, people grow apart. And then you start to enjoy certain different things if you guys choose to stay together.
Okay.
You know, but as far as soulmates are concerned, I'm not really sold on.
You're not convinced.
2 people. Yeah, not really. No.
Do you ever think you found your soulmate?
I thought I did when I was in college in Long Island. You know, a shorty from Brooklyn, but
hey, you know how we
turned
do
out
it.
to be wow.
Me?
Yeah, no doubt. Angela Yee, can I say something real quick to you? I met you a long time ago, and I just want to say you really have one of the nicest personalities, and I'm very, very excited for your new chapter in your life. And it's not an act. We can tell when somebody is acting and things like that. Yeah. You deserve all the success,
thank you.
And we really, really love you. You know what I mean?
Maybe Angela
appreciate you.
And big up to everybody up there, all right? Enjoy the rest of y'all morning.
Y'all
Peace.
stop rolling your eyes. Okay.
No.
They said the same thing.
I say Angela's really like nice.
All right, we're talking about soulmates. Hello, who's this?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus, do you believe in soulmates?
Yes, I've been with mine for 20 years now.
Woo! Now that's a soulmate.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I was 15 and she was 16.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
No, shut up.
How do you know that she's your soulmate after all these years?
Man, after all these years, she helped me hold it down, man. When I lost my job, she picked one up. We got 6 kids together, man, and it ain't never no end.
I love that. He found his soulmate at the age of 15. But that's a real thing. That's a connection. And to be together 20 years and still feel like that, that's intense.
Beautiful.
Jessica.
Hi.
Do you believe in soulmates?
Of course I do believe in soulmates. So the reason why is because I've met my soulmate through the Writer Prisoner website.
Okay.
Back in
Writer
2014. He was basically he was doing it 6.5 years, and I met him like halfway in. You know what I mean? And so the moment that he got released, 9 years later, like he's been able to make it off parole. I've actually been there for him with like a lot to get his life back on track as soon as he had gotten out. And most people, they would sit there and say that he had it best of all the other dudes that have been incarcerated because I helped set him up for, success as soon as he walked out the door. So he didn't have to worry about his credit. He didn't have to worry about, any of that.
I love that. Yeah. And that's good because I be watching Love After Lockup and sometimes it be looking a little iffy.
Oh, no. Yeah. Well, look. Love After Lockup, let's just sit there and say the people on there, they more press in like love and want to go ahead and like get married. And I never looked at it like Sonoma that. When you pay more attention to who you are dealing with and who you are dating, and then building on that, everything else will follow naturally.
Okay.
I love it. All right. See, got her soulmate. WriterPrisoner.com.
Not me, girl.
No.
Your soulmate could be there.
That's all right.
All right, well, we were talking about soulmates. It seems like most of you believe in it, right? And when we come back, we have Yeezy, and we'll be discussing Kodak Black. He no longer wants to collaborate with Drake. We'll tell you why. On Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
We turning up.
Yes, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's time for that Yeezy. Jasmine Brand is here.
Good morning.
Godfrey is here.
Mañana. No, what?
That means tomorrow.
No, I know.
Okay.
I don't know how you said that.
He said no, what?
Okay.
Buenos dias.
Well, let's talk about music. Kodak Black has said that he does not want to collaborate with Drake after Drake did that album, Her Loss, with 21 Savage. And here's what he had to say on his live stream.
I had told Drake I ain't want to do no collab, like no songs or no album, because we supposed to been did a whole album together before him and Lil Buddy. I had told him I wanted to wait like 2023.
Yeah, so he said even though he does have some more music with Drake, he, I guess, thought the album was going to get done. And I feel like there was a whole versus controversy, right, with Kodak Black and 21 Savage.
Yeah, I love how he called him Lil Buddy.
He didn't want to say his name.
That's what I'm going to start calling people. I don't want to refer, Lil Buddy.
Yeah, but they've been talking about this collab album for quite some time, so I guess now it's just...
Scrap. I think it's just on pause.
Yeah.
He'll get out his feelings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But now Drake might be like, meh.
Yeah. Drake might be like that.
Yeah.
All right, now, now let's discuss Quavo. And everybody's wondering, since we're talking about collabs, about the future of the Migos, as in, Quavo and Offset. Mm-hmm. And Quavo released a new song called Greatness yesterday, where he's celebrating the legacy of the group and moving forward without Takeoff. Here's what he had to say.
Came in, sweat the game like a storm with the flow. They can take that. So don't ask about the group. He gone, we gone, young. It can't come back. Dang. I'ma make sure mama straight. Mama, especially mama take. I can't kick it with a fake. And I won't sleep with the snakes. I'd rather eat with the grapes. I wanted peace, but I can't. I gotta get some straight. Hold on, wait. Tryna move forward, but I don't got all the answers. But I know I can't look backwards. That's dangerous.
So it looks like he's saying, don't ask about the group. It's not coming back.
Yeah. Snakes, wanted peace, is no looking back. I think those are all subliminal shots at there's no return.
Yeah.
For Migos. That sucks.
Yeah. I know. And they are family.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that, too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe they just need some time.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's my answer to everything.
This is still fresh.
Because we don't even know what really happened.
We're all speculating what we saw, but I'm sure it's much deeper than what
we
the public
saw Cardi
knows.
B trying to make sure the two of them didn't get into it backstage at the Grammys.
It's still fresh. You gotta let the dust settle.
Well, we don't know, but we don't know if that beef is fresh. That beef may be. The death is fresh, but that beef might be a little.
And it's also hard
layered.
too. I feel like when it's your family,
Mm-hmm.
and something happens with your family, and then it ends up going public, and then everybody's weighing in, and then people are choosing sides. But I do feel like when tragedies happen, sometimes it will. At some point, you'll come back together.
That's all we can hope and wish for.
All right. Lil Wayne is going to be doing his Carter 6 rollout. And one of the things that he put out a trailer for is a new DMX and Swizz Beatz collab. Uh-oh. Listen to this. And that's it.
Okay. Is there more? Is there more?
Yeah, but Dame Grease, who's a producer, the producer noted that it's a remake to one of his classics.
Okay.
So that is very similar to N-words done started something. I know you like when I say N-words.
Yes.
Godfrey.
It stands for Nebraskans.
Yes. Nebraskans and
Nigerians and Nebraskans.
And since we're talking all about music, we gave you some info on Lil Wayne. We gave you some info on Quavo's new song. We talked about Kodak Black not wanting to do that collab album with Drake. Let's talk about a new album. A new musical release from Diddy's label, Love Records. Jazzy. Jazzy is the flagship artist on Love Records. And they shared the news of Jazzy's EP. It's called Songs for Women, Free Game for N-Words.
More N-words.
Yeah, a lot of N-words today. And so here's a snippet of one of the songs. It's called Alone.
Can't admit I lost my feel. Been in many pretty bad relationships. I'm trying to heal. It's making me so
All right, and that is Jazzy. Jazzy, by the way, is a very well-known songwriter, and that album comes out on Friday. That EP comes out Friday. Now, when we come back, we'll be doing Under the Radar, and those are stories that are not headline news, but under the radar on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Turn it up. Way Up with Angela Yee is on.
I got news.
This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. Godfrey is here. Jasmine Brand is here.
What
up?
And Under the Radar is stories that are not headline news, but we should know about them. And this one is about a new drug. It's called Trank. Really, it's called xylazine, but they call it Trank. Trank dope and zombie drug is another name for it.
Okay.
And in major cities across the country, there are devastating effects. It literally can rot your skin. All right, they're saying this substance first appeared in Philadelphia and then migrated west to San Francisco and LA. It was used for cutting heroin, but recently it's been discovered in fentanyl and other drugs like that. So there's sedative-like symptoms like being really sleepy, respiratory depression, and then raw wounds that can become severe and spread rapidly with repeated exposure. And these ulcerations get crusty, and then it becomes dead skin, and that can result in amputation if you don't treat it.
Okay.
So, giving you guys these warnings.
Sheesh.
Stay away from Trank.
And by the way, this drug is approved by the FDA for veterinary use. So, for animals.
Okay.
It's a non-opioid. It's not safe for humans. And if you overdose on it, by the way, you also do not respond to Narcan. You know how they usually use that to reverse an overdose? It doesn't respond to that. So last month, one Philly user suddenly got these wounds near her opioid injection sites. She said, I would wake up in the morning crying because my arms were dying. According to Tracy McCann, 39 years old, and the city reported that 90% of lab-tested dope samples in 2021 contained xylazine, which is the trank, which can increase the risk of overdose when combined with other illicit substances.
Ooh.
What does it feel like when your arms are dying?
I don't know. Oh, well, have you been to the gym?
No.
Doing too many bicep curls?
No. You see, they said it's too late for Philly.
What do you mean?
They were saying that it's too late in terms of this is already a big epidemic there. So it's like no hope to kind of turn it around.
Yeah, and it's basically when you're saying what does it feel like, it's like being a zombie. That's why they say it's a zombie drug. It's like zombifying your body. And so one person said that it's basically until 9 months ago, he said, I never had wounds. Now there are holes in my legs and feet.
Oh my gosh.
Man, okay, I'm itching.
Yeah, so if anything, that should make you be like,
stay away.
Somebody's
going to try
get
any of these drugs.
Get it. Some people are going to take it. That's what's crazy. People are going to take their
No,
chance.
thank you.
I mean, people were taking fentanyl, like, no problem.
Well, also, we have to remember this is an addiction. So it's not like we are of a sound mind and we can say, I don't want these side effects or I don't want to experience this. But when you're in a different space mentally and also you're addicted to something,
it's just
the logic isn't really
You also
necessary
might not
there.
know it's in there. That's the main
true,
thing.
too.
You don't know what they're cutting your drugs with. That's why buying these drugs off the street, you never know what it is.
Yep.
All right. And in Pennsylvania, they're going to mail residents free condoms because of the STD rates on the rise.
Okay.
So you can get up to 10 condoms discreetly delivered to your door for free.
10?
Yeah, 10 of them.
Man.
All right.
Is there Uber condom? Can we Uber? Can we get Uber?
And they're talking about these super antibiotic resistant gonorrhea strains as well.
Oh,
just
my
so you guys
goodness.
know. So you can fill out an order form online if you want to get these condoms, and they offer you a choice of 5 different condom options.
Okay. Can we name them?
No, I can't name
No,
them.
okay.
Well, you're about to order these? You're going to move to Pennsylvania to get 10 free condoms?
Well, I have a little.
All right, so that is your Under the Radar stories. Now, every day we got the Way Up mix, so that's going to be coming up soon. Also, Samara Joy is going to be joining us, a jazz musician. She won 2 Grammys at the latest Grammy. She's from the Bronx, super young, but she has got an amazing voice, and you guys are going to love her story on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, listen. You vibing way up with Angela Yee. Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way up.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. Okay, nice little new intro. That's Lakia
I like that.
on there. Jasmine Brand is here. Godfrey is here.
That.
Yes, and remember those rumors that Jennifer Hudson and Common were dating?
Yes.
And then people were like, oh, no, they're not really. They're just friends. Well, they were just seen having a date night in Malibu.
Okay. I feel like they want to be seen if they're in Malibu.
At
out.
Nobu.
Oh, yeah, they want to be seen. Okay. They'd like us to talk about them.
And it was just the 2 of them.
Yeah. They go together real bad.
That's cute. But you can't go to Nobu with your friend in Malibu?
Not if there are rumors that you guys are dating.
Godfrey, maybe they're soulmates.
Maybe they're twin flames. Maybe they're twin flames.
All right, well, we'll see.
All right.
Wendy Williams has also been out and about. She was leaving dinner in New York City on Tuesday night, and apparently she says that she is now 138 pounds.
Oh.
That's like, how tall is Wendy Williams?
I don't
Was
know.
he like 5'7"?
Okay. All right. Well,
6', 5'7".
she said she went to the doctor and got on the scale. And
That's good.
what, 138?
I mean, I don't know.
No, I don't want to
she
say this
lower
good.
or is she higher?
I'm not a
That's like how much I weigh.
Yeah, but you're shorter. Wendy
I
is
know.
taller. I would like to say there's also an update to this that she was allegedly filming something while she was at this restaurant. So I wonder what she was filming.
She's got the podcast she's supposed to be doing and the show.
You're
So
138?
Wendy Williams is 5'10", according to the deep dive that we just received. Did you hear that, guys?
Solid.
he just called me fat.
No, I did not say you solid.
Wendy Williams is 5'10", and she
That's
weighs
all right.
138 pounds.
Okay.
So, okay. All right.
All right, solid. T.I. is saying that he embellished on the snitching story. Remember, he said that his cousin who died, and he put the crime on him because obviously he can't go to jail.
Right.
Well, here's the original story that T.I. told.
My lawyer said, well, I can make everything go away if it was Tramel's. And I had a talk with Toot. After he had passed, I had a talk with him. Said, I take all the charges you got. Because I'd be damned if they gonna come and extradite me from here.
All right, so that was originally the story. Well, now T.I. is giving some backstory to how he embellished.
Okay.
I have the ability to say things that other people might not say. I can offer some alternative perspective to the way things are being viewed by the majority. But it came from a conversation that my partner and I were having, and that conversation was, hey bro, if me and you catch a case together and I die before you, it's mine. He's like, nah, I can't do that. Yes, you can. It's mine. Why can't you?
All right. Now, while he was talking to Rich Trapper, he also had this to say about the whole story and how people don't understand his sense of humor. He's a comedian.
Off of that conversation, I created a set of circumstances. And I thought that the embellishment was clear when I said I talked to my cousin and he told me.
They didn't get the satire in the conversation. They didn't get the change of inflection in voice. They didn't get the fact that you was basically being sarcastic.
Humor, sarcasm.
Satire might be
satire.
too much of it. Let's call it sarcasm.
Yeah,
he was
in a very real place and adding some embellishment to it to fit the needed discussion.
There you go. It was just an embellishment.
I'm going to keep it a buck. I thought he was being serious when he said he snitched on his deceased relative. I didn't know he was joking.
Well, no, what he was saying was that he didn't really have a conversation with him from the grave. He was saying they had the conversation ahead of time. And so he embellished the story.
Oh, okay. I got it.
To make it seem like,
a little
he
slow
came
over here. Sorry.
Yeah, so I think that's what he meant.
Okay.
Is that what he was?
Godfrey.
Well, no, expeditiously.
You and T.I. are in a good space, right?
Oh, man. Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I like to do that.
We are in a good space.
They have to be in a good space because T.I. is a comedian and you are an internet comedian.
He doesn't like this, the way this is headed.
I don't like the Jasmine Brand.
Okay, we'll have a story today on the JasmineBrand.com about what an actual internet comedian is.
And wait, why did you and T.I. have problems again, Godfrey? For people who are listening who don't know,
it was when we were in Atlanta, and I was at the Atlanta Comedy Theater, and Artie Fuqua was hosting.
Mm-hmm.
I get off after doing an hour and 40 minutes, and Artie, when I get off stage, Artie goes, "Yo, I'm gonna keep the show going." I go, "What?" I'm like, "The show's over." No, T.I. wants to go up on stage, and I was like, "To do what?" I didn't know.
To tell jokes.
I was like, what? Is he going to rap? I was like, oh, is he going up? Because it's his town.
Right.
I'm thinking he's going to go up but I was like, comedy? Oh, okay. I just got off stage and I saw him and said, all right, I'm going to the green room. And I just stayed in the green room. And when I talked about it on my podcast, they were like, well, did you go watch him? I go, what for? I said, I'm a comedian.
Right.
I was like, I'm not going to watch somebody who I didn't know was doing comedy. Doesn't make sense. Now, if it was like Chris Rock or Chappelle, yeah. But that's how I said it. And he took it as I insulted him.
Right.
I didn't insult you.
It's not insult. You opened for him.
We talked. So I talked.
Did you open for him?
Shit.
Pretty much.
Well, you are just an internet comedian. And you opened up for a real comedian.
Oh, I like this.
But yeah, so that's
you just got some zingers today, huh?
But then you and T.I. did have a conversation.
Of course. Nick Cannon
facilitated
let's call him. Yeah, facilitated it. Mm-hmm. And I told him, I said, dude, I respect you as an artist. You know that, whatever. Mm-hmm. I just was talking as a comedian because I didn't know you was
right.
But we was good.
That's good. Whatever you like.
And he was like, well, I just thought that expeditiously that I need to psychologically change all this whole situation.
His wordplay
right, well,
is
that
amazing.
is your
perspective.
Yee-T. Thank you so much for that. It's also Black History Month, so when we come back, we want to celebrate somebody. And Jasmine, you're going to love this because it's all about food on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Way Up with Angela Yee.
We turning up.
Black History. Highlighting moments of cultural influence and Black excellence on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Hey, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's Black History Month, but we're going to keep this going anyway, permanently. Jasmine Brand is here.
Yes.
Godfrey is here.
What up?
Oh, wrong voice.
What?
It's Black History Month.
Perform, please.
Whoa!
Wow.
Hey, clown, we need some help here. No.
Come on.
You didn't say
Okay.
it.
Well, let me tell you who we are celebrating today. Charlie Mitchell. Charlie Mitchell helms Clover Hill Restaurant in Brooklyn. And he is the first Black Michelin-starred chef in New York City.
Oh, wow.
And he's also only the second Black chef in America to earn this accolade. And we're going to talk about the first one, too, by the way, Chef Gerald Sombright. But first, let's give our props to Charlie Mitchell. Now, here he is just discussing how surprised he was on the Today Show.
That was a complete surprise when they announced that, and I was just humbled.
Were you aware at the time of the historic implications?
I was not. You always think so many people have come before you. You just assume that someone has already done this. This doesn't cross your mind that you may be the first or second to do really anything.
And he's actually from Detroit, by the way.
Oh, Detroit, D-Town.
Yes. He spent his days cooking with his grandmother. He credits that for being the inspiration for his passion for cooking and for food. He said that she used to do this whole fry fish, like whole fry bass all the time that he was younger.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
But the first Black chef in America to get that Michelin star is our guy, Chef Gerald Sombright.
We love him.
Yes. And he said he wanted to make sure that he wouldn't be the last. He did an interview. He did like his own op-ed in Food and Wine magazine, and he opened up Knife and Spoon. This is at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando.
Yes. Wow.
I've
Amazing.
actually been there and dined there.
Amazing food.
Yes, and so shout out to him. He was the first person to do it, and
two of them.
Yeah,
out
so
of
now
the
there's
700-year history. It's sad that we still got the first. It's pretty pathetic.
It
but
is
I'm
pathetic.
happy for them. But
Yep.
Come on, America. I'm sorry.
Well,
the
here-
non-black America. Come on, you can do better than that. Because they were just keeping it from other people because they were being stingy. And can I say racist? Yeah. So
Okay.
pathetic.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
And
I can imagine some of my favorite restaurants,
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Black owned, Black chef. And Jasmine did a deeper dive into Michelin stars and how that happens.
I did a shallow dive. Here's how to get a Michelin star. There's 5 criteria for restaurateurs. Number 1.
Being white.
That was good. That was good. Number 1, we already heard, but number 1, high quality ingredients. Number 2, mastery of culinary techniques. Number 3, how the chef's personality is showcased in the food. Number 4, value for money. And the last one is consistency of the food and dining experience.
Okay.
So that's how you get it. And then and also, you want to chime in on what you think is
To get the
be white? Is that what
being white? Yeah,
Okay.
that usually
All right.
because they'll be like awarding themselves for mediocrity sometimes.
Well,
sometimes.
fair enough. We need to make it to this restaurant, though, because it is in Brooklyn, where I'm from.
We have to go.
Clover Hill. It's located in Brooklyn Heights.
Well, I have
Let me
a
Google it.
food thing.
Go ahead.
George Crumb. Well, George Crumb was a American chef, African American chef who invented the potato chip. Potato chip.
We
That's
love
right.
potato chips.
That's right. We love chips. So it's a George Crumb, African American chef,
Left no crumbs.
born in the 1800s.
Oh, wow.
And invented the potato chip.
Can you give us a voice of someone that I really care about?
Harry Belafonte. I remember the time when I first ate a potato chip. It was very amazing. That was when I was protesting with Dr. King.
I love it.
Harry Belafonte.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Harry Belafonte.
All right, well, that is Black History Month. Again, congratulations to Charlie Mitchell, the first Black Michelin-starred chef in New York City, but only the second Black man in America to earn a Michelin star after Gerald Sombright. So congratulations to both of them. Now, let's also congratulate someone else who is actually going to be on Way Up with Angela Yee when we come back. And that is Samara Joy. She is an American jazz singer, and she was named Best New Artist by Jazz Times, but she also won 2 Grammys.
2.
Best New Artist, which is great.
That's so good.
I mean, that's amazing.
For
And
real talent.
She beat out some good heavy hitters too for that one.
yeah, she beat out Lotto, Anita. I mean, a lot of people could have.
Who she beat out?
Lotto,
Yeah.
Money Long,
Yeah, Money Long, who we love also.
and some others.
But she's amazing. And so she's only 22 years old, and she's from the Bronx, the birthplace of hip hop. So let's talk to Samara Joy. We've seen a lot of people giving her accolades. Regina King, Lakeith Stanfield, Beyonce congratulated her. So let's get into it when we come back on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yeah, listen. You vibing way up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. Godfrey is here.
What up?
Jasmine Brand is here.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we have a lot going on this morning.
We do.
We do have a lot, and I'm very honored to be here.
Which voice is this, Godfrey?
That was Harry Belafonte.
Oh,
and
it sounded better earlier.
then it was Paul Mooney. Please, I don't want to start nothing on your show.
Yeah, let's cut that one.
Please,
ain't
no.
much you can say.
You know you Negroes. I know how you act. So please, you better not start.
I went to go see Paul Mooney twice at Caroline's. Caroline's is a legendary club in New York, but it closed down recently for New Year's.
Have you ever performed at Caroline's?
Yeah, long back in the day, but I was more Gotham Comedy Club, and they're rivals. So
gotcha. Like a gang.
How come you couldn't do both?
That's some comedy clubs are egos. They have egos like that. But I was a Gotham person. But I did it back in the day. I used to just put Ed Lover. Ed Lover used to have comedy stuff. At Caroline's, but I've done Caroline's a few times.
Yeah, Caroline's used to be the spot I used to go to all the time. I've seen a lot of people perform there.
Oh yeah, everybody's been to
I'm
that.
sad I didn't get to go before they closed.
You've never been?
I've never been to Caroline's.
Actually, my good friend Donnell Rawlings, after the pandemic, he opened it back up.
Son?
And yeah. And if y'all have been watching Donnell on BMF, 50 Cent just posted him.
He's killing it.
And yes, his role on there, all I know is this last episode was so funny because Donnell had to apologize to a dog. Did anybody see it? Donnell had to apologize to a dog on the episode.
How demeaning.
I was like, Donnell, are they really going to make him do is he? And he was like, sorry, Blackie. The dog's name is Blackie.
Son?
But yeah, so make sure y'all watch BMF. And I love the job that Donnell and Cash Doll is on there too.
Mm-hmm.
I like the guest appearances. Jalen Rose was on the last episode.
Everybody
you don't watch BMF, right, Godfrey? I've been telling
watch
him.
Something I ain't on.
Come on, shut up.
My goodness.
Whoa.
I want to get on there and be like, I said I want my money on the next episode of Black Acting. Yo, man, we got to get out the hood, man. We got to get who we got to get.
Uh-oh.
On the next episode of Black Acting.
Godfrey, get
Yo,
out
that
there.
ain't my baby. I told you that ain't my baby. On the next episode of Black Acting. Yo, so you going to tell me you going to ruin the family over this? On the next episode.
Okay, all right.
That's enough. That's enough.
End scene, please.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Well, happy Black History Month, everybody.
Oh, can I tell my dates? Or
Yeah,
something?
you have to say.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, check it out. Lexington, Kentucky. It's called Comedy Off Broadway, March 2nd through the 4th. If you're in Lexington, Kentucky, that's University of Kentucky. I will be at that comedy club March 2nd through the 4th. Then March 9th through the 12th is Mohegan Sun.
I love Mohegan Sun.
That's closer to us.
Roadhouse Comedy
Driving.
Club, Mohegan Sun. That's Uncasville, Connecticut. I know it's in Uncasville.
Okay.
That's where it is. But everybody knows Mohegan Sun.
Yep.
March 9th to the 12th. You know what I'm saying? And then March 17th to the 19th, I'm in the St. Louis Helium Comedy Club.
Hey, we know that one.
Helium. The Lou, baby.
All
March
right.
17th to the 19th.
Thank you, Godfrey. You can check all those dates on what's your website?
And all you Negroes better come see me. It's Instagram. Just go Instagram, Comedian Godfrey.
Internet
check me out.
comedian. All right. When we
Ooh,
come back,
nice.
Samara Joy is joining us on Way Up with Angela Yee. All right, it is Way Up with Angela Yee. Jasmine Brand is here with me, of course.
Yes.
And we have a real way up person with us who we're honored to have, Samara Joy.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Well, thank you for joining us. We actually watched the Grammys together, me and Jasmine.
We did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I mean, listen, I know everybody's been telling you and you've been getting a lot of accolades, but congratulations.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It still feels surreal. A couple weeks later, like I remember all the anticipation leading up to it, meeting all the best new artist nominees, meeting like Berry Gordy and getting to like see all the, Jasmine Sullivan and Mary J. Blige and stuff like that. So when I found out that I won, I was like, Beyonce is like sitting right in front of me. What am I going to say? Right.
She was like, congrats.
Yep. She literally on her way out, I was like, let me just hold the train of your dress. Let me just help you on your way out, please.
That's so
But
funny.
nominated for 2 Grammys and you won both of them.
Wow.
You know what a rarity that is?
Yeah, that rarely ever happens.
Yeah. And for Best New Artist, and I think, what did they say? This is only the second time
that a jazz artist has won it.
That a jazz artist has won.
Esperanza Spalding won against Justin Bieber and Drake in like 2011 or something.
And who'd you win against this year?
I think
Lotto, Anita, Domi and JD Beck, Money Long.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we were all sitting in like the same section. I was having fun with everybody, like meeting them. And
right.
It's true what I said in the speech. Like I've been watching everybody on TV for so long. So like to actually, be in the room, it's
So
incredible.
did you have a speech ready just in case?
I did.
Okay.
And then I totally forgot it. I had it written on my phone, and then when they showed all the videos for the nominees, and I had it on my phone, and then I just held my little brother's hand. He was my date. I held his hand and I closed my eyes when she opened the envelope. And so when she opened it and said my name, I opened my eyes and was like, oh. Whoa. Like it was like I forgot my phone on the table. I just, So
you closed your eyes.
I closed my eyes. Yeah.
So you don't know ahead of time. I always wondered that when people they tell you you're nominated, and then there's like a conference call or something, right? Yeah. And then, because I was like, okay, because sometimes you might feel like there's more of a chance that somebody will show up if they know
that they're gonna exactly. I know, and maybe they set up performances that way where it's like, okay, this person is performing right before this award is going to be announced or something like that. But no, I didn't know in advance.
I feel like I've definitely seen people perform and not win though.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that.
I've seen that happen.
For sure. But I was earlier in the premiere ceremony, they let me and my band do one song, and then the category that I won in first was the one that it was like right after I performed. They was like, okay, go off stage, and then if you do, you can walk across the whole stage in front of everybody, and accept the award, and that's what happened.
And then you got Best Vocal Jazz Album also, and you from the birthplace of hip hop.
Yes, exactly. And seeing the tribute in person, like. I was freaking out with everybody else when Method Man came on stage, and like when Busta Rhymes and like LL Cool J, I was like, I can't believe I'm here. Me and my brother were tripping the whole time.
Oh,
yeah, because you are from the Bronx.
Yep, boogie down.
All right, so your musical family background too. I find that really fascinating. So tell us about like everybody in your family, because it feels like your dad, your grandparents, everybody somehow involved in music. So break it down.
Oh yeah. So my grandparents had a choir in Philadelphia called the Savettes. It started because of my grandmother, and it went on for, I don't know, 60 years, something like that, at this Baptist church in West Philly, where my grandfather still lives. He's 92 years old.
Ooh, wow. And that's a blessing.
Yes, and he called me the other day. He was like, you had the Savettes up on the Jennifer Hudson show, because I talked about him and everything.
Oh, that's so nice.
Yes, I can't. I'm so glad to be able to like honor him like while he's here, and have him be proud and everything. But he and my grandmother had 5 kids, and they're all singers, my aunts and uncles and my dad, and play instruments in church and grew up singing. My dad is an electric bass player and a singer. My mom doesn't sing, but she loves Luther Vandross and dance music and stuff like that. We help her.
Okay, got it.
We help her because, because she'll say something and then she'll be like, "How was it?"
Sometimes
it's like, give me notes, Yeah. But she is a wonderful woman. Okay,
really nice,
and she has supported, as well as my dad. Every musical theater venture, every choral concert, everything.
There.
She's there.
And then you didn't start really doing jazz until high school, right?
Yep, towards the end of high school. Yeah, I was in like kind of an elective and would only do like school concerts from here and there. But it turned out that the songs that I learned in high school, I used to audition for SUNY Purchase, where I went to college. And people ask me like, why didn't you go to like one of the bigger schools, like a bigger music schools, well known, like Berkeley or like Juilliard? And it's like, I just did not have the money at the time, as most people do. But state schools, even maybe they get a bad rap, but it was really helpful to not have to pay like out of state tuition and like have financial aid available and stuff like that. And it turned out to be a great program for me.
So I saw you and your dad also do music together as well.
Oh man, he's the best. I find myself now still like singing, and I'll be like, yeah, that's something my dad would do. Just because it's in my ear. All the songs that he has a studio at home. And so we would listen to him, write, and we would listen to him collaborate with other singers and artists and things like that. And so it's always fun. I'm like, Dad, you got to get on TikTok. Okay, everybody loves you. Okay,
they love you on TikTok.
No,
they love you on TikTok.
No, I'm like, we got to get his page up and running. It's in the process.
Y'all got to do things together on TikTok. I think that'll really jumpstart it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Samara Joy is with us, and we'll be back with some more with this Grammy Award-winning jazz musician on Way Up with Angela Yee. It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and we are talking to Samara Joy, from the Bronx, jazz singer, 2-time Grammy Award winner. And I also was wondering, because sometimes when you have family that's been in the business, and we know that the music business can be shady, so was your father concerned, or your family, were they concerned about that when it came to you, or did they feel like we have more of a grasp of it because we've been through it?
They were always supportive of me, like, going into singing. I think that the music industry is definitely something else that you sign up for. It's like I went into it with like, I just want to sing, I want to share what I have. But now I think they're probably more protective than anything of like, me touring and being in the business and having a lot of voices in my ear trying to tell me what to do, or, what path to take, what strategy and everything like that. Just reminding me, my dad sends me like long,
text messages.
really long text messages, just trying to, you know, being like, you're an artist second, you're a person first, and you have to take care of you.
That's
and you
dope.
have to, you know, make sure, you know, that all these decisions that you have to make sure that you have wisdom and discernment when dealing with people and that kind of thing.
That's good life advice in general.
Yeah, I got them all saved. It's
That's
my screensaver.
beautiful. That would be great, like as something that you could do, like you could do something with that at some point.
Yeah.
Put together like a book from my dad.
Quotes from my dad.
Life advice.
Something. Or maybe like a Tabitha Brown, like, you know, video. She's like one of my favorite. I can't wait to meet her. Oh,
She's sweet too.
She can't wait to meet you too, I'm sure.
Yeah, we have to tell her.
So after winning the Grammys, because, you know, sometimes people will act like, oh, Grammys and accolades and things like that don't matter. But I think it does, right? So what difference have you seen just in your path since then? Because it hasn't been that long ago, but it's been like,
yeah, I think sitting here with you is definitely it's a pretty major step, you know. Like, I just, you know, I listen to you all the time on the radio.
And you bought us gifts.
Yes.
Vinyl. I was excited about that because the vinyl is beautiful.
Yeah.
We got to show this. It goes with the whole theme of the show too. So
you know whose kind of vibe she's giving me on that cover? Diana Ross vibes.
Oh,
that is the hair and everything.
Oh my gosh, Diana Ross.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yes, you know the vibe.
That's a good vibe.
No, but all of this, I mean, I just never, the Grammys and fame in general always seemed so far and so distant. So to be in that world now is just kind of like,
how far did you think you would get? You know how people, when you have a dream or you pursuing something, their ultimate goal is maybe to tour one day. But how far did you think you would get in this journey? And obviously you're not done, so you're just getting started.
I mean, when I started at SUNY Purchase, I wasn't imagining all of this when I graduated like 2 years later.
Okay.
So I mean, I knew I wanted to learn. Like, going into it, I was like, this is a journey. It's going to be special because I know that I'm immersing myself in a music that I didn't have the sound of in my ear yet, you know. But the beauty, I guess, of being true to what you love and true to your path and not trying to copy or follow anybody else's is that it just, everything falls into place.
Well, I just want to say I'm glad that you had a chance to stop by here. I know that we'll see you again.
Oh yes, I hope so.
Oh, you know what I wanted to ask you too about Robert Glasper.
Oh yeah.
So we saw what happened with Chris Brown and how Robert Glasper actually managed to switch that around and make it a positive thing. Chris Brown did apologize, you know, afterward. But what were your thoughts when you first saw that?
Well, I saw Robert literally right after he won. Because I was still backstage crying. And so he was like, hey, congratulations. I was like, congratulations. I was down. I was up, but I was just like, all the emotions hit me. But who the F is Robert Glasper? I saw that post like, I don't know, like a month ago or something like that. And then Chris Brown posted it and that whole thing happened. But I think everybody's cool now. I had the chance to talk to Robert a couple days ago as a part of another interview. Everything's cool. It's all about the music, all about going forward and what is the next thing? How can we get better?
And who are some people you could see yourself working with, maybe in a different genre?
Well, I love Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, so I bet he loves you too.
You know, oh gosh, let's see. But I mean, Kendrick Lamar probably like Jill Scott or like Anita Baker.
Okay.
We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see.
Anita Baker.
Right. I can see all of that happening.
Me too.
So, and you're just getting started, like Jasmine was saying earlier. So we're just so happy that you took some time to come see us.
Yes, thank you for having me here. This is a pleasure.
Come
and
back.
you got us gifts too.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So we appreciate you, Samara Joy. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. 2-time nominated and 2-time Grammy winner. 2 for 2, baby.
Yay. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
How much do we love her? That's Samara Joy. And when we come back, we have Ask Ye, 1-800-292-5150. Any question you have, we are here to help. Call us up. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. It's time for Ask Ye. That's when you get to call in and ask any question about relationships, about work, friendships, whatever it is. 800-292-5150. Hey, Chelsea.
I love you, Angela Yee. Congrats on your new show.
Thank you, Chelsea.
I need advice because I've been dating a guy now for 3 months. It's long distance. He is coming into town this weekend. I'm so excited.
Hey.
I do go to church every Sunday, and he asked if he could come to church with me, but he hasn't even asked me to be his girlfriend yet.
Well, it is only 3 months, and so maybe he's going to ask you soon.
I know, but it's just like, I don't know if I should be taking him to church with me if he hasn't even asked me to be his girlfriend. That's kind of intimate.
Well, let's let God decide that.
Isn't church supposed to be a great space for everyone, though? You don't have to be in a relationship with somebody for you guys to go to church.
Right.
I mean, I know, but I'm still developing like my relationship with God, and I'm like, how am I going to bring a whole guy that's not even official yet into that as well? It's just, I feel kind of overwhelmed.
You don't have faith. That's your problem.
No, I think church is personal, so I understand you want someone that you're with to be in that space with you. But I agree with Angela. I feel like 3 months are kind of early, right?
It's pretty early, especially long distance. It's not a real 3 months. It's just because you're not with each other all the time.
Yeah, and you really like him. Clearly, he really likes you. He's coming to see you, and he wants to go with you to church, which I think is a good sign.
Right. I'd rather that than a label. Yeah.
If I wasn't feeling you like that, would I be like, hey, can I come to church with you? I think that's dope.
I think so too, but I think it's just the uncertainty of us not having the label that kind of makes me a little weary about it.
Mm-hmm. What have you told him? Hey, what's up with us? Are we official?
No, because I don't want to be pushy either. I don't want to like force him to ask me. That feels ingenuine.
You can't have it both ways, though. Sometimes people just feel like we just fell into a relationship and it doesn't. What do they say? What's understood doesn't need to be said.
Explained.
Some people feel like that, and so he might be thinking this is what it is, and we don't even need to discuss it. But if you don't say something, how would he know?
So then you think I should ask him, like, yo, are you my boyfriend?
No, just pray out loud, go, Lord, I just want things to just fall in place, especially when I meet somebody, Lord.
I do feel like that it's important that we are comfortable and we appreciate all the phases of a relationship. So the beginning phases, when we put a label on things, I think we want to rush a lot.
Enjoy the journey.
So I think you should enjoy all the phases because you won't get this back. Push y'all together, that's it.
But he is coming to see you, and it is a good time to have a face-to-face conversation because you also want to know what his intentions are. What if he's like, I don't want to be in a relationship, and he tells you that, now.
Now you have some choices.
Yeah, and so you need to kind of know where it is, and you deserve that. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with asking a question. You're not giving an ultimatum. You're just having a conversation about the status of your relationship. Or maybe he'll be like, you know what, we're working towards that. Or maybe he'll say, no, I do look at you as I'm not seeing anybody else, because sometimes one person might think you are and one person might think not.
No, what kind of church is it? What kind of denomination? Is it non-denominational?
Does that matter?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm Catholic. We're Catholic.
Oh,
okay. All right.
Yeah, he really likes you because I've been to Catholic too.
It's a little dry.
Walking by
little boring.
my Lord.
It depends on the priest.
And you know what? I think that so far it seems like he's showing all the signs that he looks at you as somebody that he could see himself with, but you'll never know until you ask. What is his intentions? Where does, even just those questions about, do you want to get married one day? Do you want to do this? Nothing wrong with having that conversation. It shouldn't scare him.
Okay, Angela, that helped so much. Thank you guys too. It helped so much.
Good luck.
Yes.
Was Godfrey helpful? Be honest.
No, he was
my Lord.
Bye.
Bye. She hung up on you. Well, Chelsea, thank you so much for joining us on Ask Ye. And when we come back, last words, that's when you guys have the final say on everything that happened on the show today. We always want to hear from you. 800-292-5150. That number, by the way, is always open and available.
Look, wait, I'ma take y'all way up. We all the way up with Angela Yee. Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Hey, can you hear me? I couldn't hear myself.
Yeah.
My headphones aren't plugged in for some reason. Sorry, guys. That's my fault.
Hell?
You guys, it's Angela Yee. It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Godfrey's here. Jasmine Brand is here. I thought I was waiting.
Yeah, we were.
Turn the volume way up.
Okay, here we go.
The listeners were waiting.
Somehow my headphones got unplugged, so I thought it was just dead ear for now.
No, dead ear or air?
Air. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining Way Up with Angela Yee today.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready for the weekend. By the way, I'm excited about this. I'm doing an event with Shopify. And I actually use Shopify services like when it comes to my store in Detroit, private label.
Okay.
Nice. And at my coffee shop, Coffee Uplifts People.
Nice.
Okay.
And so I'm excited to be working with them, but it is a Build Black with Shopify event.
Oh, I love that. So that's on Saturday?
It's a 3-day event to celebrate Black History Month. And there's a reception and a marketplace, and I'm going to be like the keynote speaker.
Keynote, you don't play, boy.
Come on, Keynote.
Yeah,
Keynoting everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? A little conversation.
Grand Marshal here.
Grand Marshal, you be on
Keynote there.
Guys, stop. And the other thing that I'm doing this weekend, which y'all are going to love, Daily Paper. Okay. So Daily Paper is a clothing line. You know this brand?
No.
It's amazing, but it's 3 guys from Amsterdam who started it, but they all have roots in different parts of Africa.
Oh, they might be from Suriname, too.
It's all 3 different places.
That's what's up.
Yes, and so they have a store in New York also, but the store, I think they started it in Amsterdam. There's one, I believe, in London. Okay. But anyway, they just did a collaboration with Dreamville. That's J. Cole's label.
Okay.
And so the Daily Paper Dreamville collab is dropping this weekend. And my coffee company, Coffee Uplifts People, is going to be providing the coffee at the shop all weekend.
So hype shopping.
Yeah, so you're going to be shopping.
I want some pants. Let me get a shirt. Why are you so energetic?
You will not be tired.
Oh, God. Angela got the coffee.
But I wear Daily Paper all the time. I love it. I think it's a great brand. That's how everything really started. And then they're like, oh, you always show us love. And so we just really kind of went from there.
That's what's up.
2 things. Can you please get me something from Daily Paper?
Mm-hmm.
And the second thing, do you hear this music in the background?
Oh, yes, you hear it.
What's this?
So this is a song from Jack Nasty. He's from Turks and Caicos.
Okay.
And the song is called Closer, but we love this song.
And we love him.
Yeah, he's really fun, and he's an artist. I guess he's like a soca artist. It's called Closer. CLOSAH.
Yep.
But it's like a nice, good vibes, good feel.
It is. It does feel like I was like in front of an ocean or something.
One day we're gonna play this whole song.
One day.
One day.
I don't know about that one. But
it's
listen,
a good song.
But listen though. And shout
out to Jack Nasty. He called me the other day because he believed everyone embarrassed him like this.
Go ahead, just tell the story.
He thought that Fat Joe called him and told him that he liked his music and wanted to.
Yesterday's prices are not today's prices.
He thought that he was supposed to give this Fat Joe character some money.
Fat Joe, he thought it was Fat Joe?
He did.
Like, hey, I just need some money. We're going to get your song everywhere.
He was like, yo, I heard the song, man. And let me tell you, that was dope, man. It was. I can't wait to get in the booth with you.
But I just want to shout out to everybody out there. Please do not fall for any of these scams. When it comes to your emails, when they're saying, oh, click this link, or your page was compromised, or we have a check for you, or this is on the way, just look at who the email is coming from. If it's some long, weird email and not the company, do not click on that
Tupac
link.
called me. I can't believe it. I just heard you.
Oh, my gosh.
Anyway, it's time for you guys to give your last word. 1-800-292-5150. Remember, every single day, you can call that number. You can leave messages. I was watching the movie Smile on the plane. It's a horror movie.
Oh, Lord.
Can I just say this, though? Because the number here is 1-800-292-5150. But 5150 is also a code that they use.
Yes.
When somebody has to be like committed to.
Yeah.
And you know this because
I Googled it.
We have friends that are crazy.
But I also know this.
With stacks of hair.
Stacks of pink hair. One day we're going to talk about this because.
But anyway, that's how I remember this number. I was excited to get the 5150. So call us up, 800-292-5150. We are ready to hear your last word. Jasmine Brand and Godfrey is here. We'll be here tomorrow, too.
Yeah, peace, man. Soulmate is real, man. I lost mine. So I know it's real. It's my daughter's mom. So, like, every time I look at my daughter, it hits a little different. But the love never change, even when you lose it. It's just when you find it, man, you best to keep it. Because all it takes is one mistake. And always know, fellas, just because you change don't mean she tired of the BS you put her through, bro. So keep it tight. Hold on to her, especially if she that special one.
Hi, this is Sheikah, and I want to shine a light on my son. He is amazing. He's a college student. He works hard, and he's a rapper in the DMV. So if you can follow him, that would be great. Meezy SG, MEEZYSG on Instagram.
Man, yes, I definitely believe in soulmates. I met my wife back in 1999 on Valentine's Day in a club. Got really drunk, had a one-night stand, woke up in the hotel, had my money hidden, she had her money hidden, introduced ourselves to each other, and we've been side by side for 23 years, 5 children. So yes, I definitely believe in soulmates. I would die without her. and she feels the same way. So yes, there is a such thing as soulmates.
Hello, this is Miss Mills. I want to shout out to my kids, Stephen, Chris, Marco, Justin, Danielle, and Kim. That's my kids. Okay, bye-bye.
Going way up, turn up with Angela Yee.